Good morning. So, in an effort to create some sense of normalcy in our virtual English lives, I've decided to continue the reading minute via video because I'll be able to use them later down the road, anyways, and it'll give me a chance to share some of the things that I'll be reading while I am social isolating. So, this is by an author named Kitty O'Meara. And she says this is her perspective on this whole situation. And it's interesting because she's writing about it as if it's already happened, like as if she's looking back on the event. And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art. They played games and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows. And the people began to think differently, and the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully as they had been healed. And I chose this because, as you know, we're living through a time in history that's unprecedented, and you guys are going to help us kind of navigate these waters. So I loved how this piece said dreamed new images, because we're all learning together and figuring out this shift in culture that's happening because of the coronavirus. And I also chose this because while I'm going to be facilitating online learning for you, I think it's really important that you, of course, do what's assigned by your teachers in virtual school, but also just take some time to do whatever's important to you, whether that's games, art, some of the things that Miss O'Meara listed. But nonetheless, we're all going to be dealing with this situation a little differently. So, thank you for listening. This was the first digital reading minute. And remember, the expectation during this time is that you comment on at least one reading minute a week with 2 to 3 sentences. And you just do that on Google Classroom in the comments section. You can comment on the one that sparks the most interest for you, or the one that just was beneficial to you the most. All right, thanks. See you tomorrow.